Dorset Police. What is your profession?
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But Ian, this is a .44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Welcome to the real world.
I can't explain in words, what was going on in my mind. There were about 4 or 5 guns, some pistols, some carbines, all directed right at me. I didn't even know why this was happening. So I was kind of waiting to wake up from this bad dream.
As he was getting off a train at Bournemouth Station on Saturday the 5th of July, Zubi Udezwe, a 21-year-old Oxford graduate, was wrongly arrested at gunpoint. In his first interview, Zubi took me back to the station to tell me why he wants an independent investigation into his arrest.
What does it feel like being back? I feel a bit shaky.
A little bit weird actually. About here, exactly. You don't think I can see where I'm pointing to. This is odd.
I saw one of my friends who said Zubi, so I turned around, kind of shook hands with him, and as soon as I'd done that, I started hearing shouts, "Stop, you, don't move, I'm police." At that point, I saw several guns pointed at me.
Where would you have been lying down?
I would have been about exactly where I'm standing.
Can you remember how you felt?
Shocked, scared. There was a lot of fear. I mean, there were a lot of guns pointed at me, and there were a lot of people shouting, and there were a lot of police officers. I don't want to damn the police at all, I know that they have a very difficult job. I appreciate what they have to do. But if they're going to take such drastic measures to arrest someone, and it really was, these are seriously drastic measures, then they need to really, really, really be certain that the information that they're working on is correct. Their explanation was that an incident had happened earlier that day in Basingstoke, which involved 2 young black men and another male, and that one of the men had a gun. I know now that apparently the full description was a 5'10", early 20s, black male. I think IC3 is the code that they use, and a brown t-shirt with orange writing. This is the one that I was wearing on Saturday, black and orange. Funnily enough, I was actually going to wear a blue one on the day, as I said on my blog. That wasn't actually a joke. I was actually going to wear a blue one. It didn't match the shoes I wanted to wear. So,
what kind of impact has all of this had on you and your family and your mother?
Oh, wow. A very traumatic one. Not just for me, but for my family. I've got a big family, and we're very close. It really hit them on Monday when they saw the actual image.
Tell me what you think now when you look at that photograph.
When I look at the photo, to be honest, I've seen it so many times now, I'm a little bit desensitized to it. But it does make me think back to what happened. I think it's extremely important that the police look at this, that there's a thorough investigation made, and that they find out where they went wrong so that they can improve and something can be done about it, because it's not something that an innocent person should ever have to go through.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.